and welcome to the first episode of Old Heroes, D&D campaign with Patrick and Eddie here, who are also in the Hellhounds.
My government name, by the way.
Your government name. But this is a little higher tier of a campaign with a higher level, and I hope people enjoy it. But let's just jump right into the campaign. But the town of Psycha is a peaceful one, nestled in the Kin Valley between the Ironheart mountain range, boasting a population of roughly 567 people. A diverse range of species inhabit it. They are currently prepping for the Festival of the Falling Sky, an occasion that is celebrated all over the world of Lana. The festival is 6 days away, and everyone is chipping in to get ready. The streets are full of people decorating, and stalls and carts being set up for food and games. In the center square, a stage is being erected for a traveling bard group that has been hired and is supposed to be arriving soon, along with the contest of the largest cucumber, the town's famous export. As the noonday sun reaches its apex, the ring of a blacksmith hammer fills the air. At the Iron Horse Blacksmith is home to Cine Posh. A blazing flames of his fire genasi hair are set perfectly against the roaring hearth. Upstairs, in a side room, we find our first player, Patrick. If you'd like to introduce your character.
Hello, my name is Heron Suge. I am a kobold who has been described to have silverish skin and crimson amber eyes. I think that's two different things, but we'll go with it.
I'd like to point out, I thought it was Heron Surge because I'm partially
dyslexic.
Yeah. So I'm like,
it's Heron Suge.
Heron Suge. No, I read things wrong all the time, but
If you're wondering why I picked that name, it's because it means dragon.
Hey, it worked for me. But you're working on.
I thought it was because your last name's Heron.
No, they know my first name. Now they know my last name. Jeez, bro.
I can edit that out if you like, but
please do. He's trying to dox me for real.
But if you're tinkering on something, correct?
Yes, I'm working on something.
If you'd like, give me a for Artificer, it's a little different. Where is it?
Oh, brother.
Hey, you picked Artificer. Don't even start with me. You could have been a barbarian again.
No.
For you, I believe. Let's see, magical tinkering. Yeah. No, that's not it. What are you working on exactly? Do you have like an idea?
Not really an idea.
Okay. Then just give me a tinkering check. Tinkering tools check.
Where do I put that at? Hold on. Tinkering tool check.
I believe it's that. I've only ever had one artificer, and he knew the class better than I did, so I would default to have him. Like, I trusted what he was saying. Oh, I'm rolling this for this. I've never had an artificer and not know, so it's a little odd. I know. It might be. Here we go. Your tools are Tinker's tools in your proficiencies.
Tinker's tools. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's usually a dexterity check. Really.
Okay, hold on.
Here, I'll Google it. Just to be safe.
Please do.
It's... That doesn't help. Starting off rough.
You know what? Great things usually.
I think it's I think it's DM's decision.
Yeah,
I
think it's like, what are you trying to craft? Like, is it like just something like a little doodad? Is it like a device you're going to employ, or is it just like, I'm just messing around, experimenting?
Experimenting. Let's say experimenting.
Then yeah, give me an intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence plus proficiency.
Your proficiency is +4, so roll a d20. Add your intelligence modifier, then add +4.
+4? I see it +3, but okay.
I'm looking at yours. No, the +4 is proficiency. It's next to your speed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's determined by your level.
Plus a 4, that's 27.
All right. So I'll say you woke up this morning And the first thing you did was get to your little tinker's bench, and you just started working. And with the 24, you are successful in crafting. I mean, like, do you have any idea what you want to craft, or is this completely, like, is it just like a little walking toy, or is it like
It doesn't blow up in his face.
It doesn't blow up in your face. But
it just what is it? It's just experimenting. See what I can put together without it completely falling apart.
So if it's okay with you, it's like a collection of cogs and gears that as you finish the working on, it springs into life and starts actuating and rotating on its own power.
Yes.
So you complete this.
Sorry, did this guy just make a particle accelerator?
Yes, with a 24. No.
That was a natural 22.
Hey, it works. So, but you accomplish this, and I'll say at this point you've been awake. You woke up relatively late. You didn't have any chores today, but you complete this, and you hear downstairs. You can hear the telltale hammering of metal, as the blacksmith who employs you as an assistant is currently working away at something.
I'll go downstairs and see what he's doing.
All right, you head downstairs, and the room it's a sizable blacksmith. It's 2 stories tall. You obviously live on the second story, and then the first floor is completely devoted to an entire smithing station. You got a forge, hammers, multiple tool racks, multiple benches, and you see Cinny Posh, the blacksmith. Hold on, I have a description for him, or I do not. Yeah, he's a fire genasi, which is a little uncommon in this part of the woods. You'd expect to see half Goliaths more than you would see genasi, so he does stand out a bit. But he's got that dark ashen gray skin, almost like coal in texture, and his hair is slicked back. It's like little ripples of fire, and he sees you, nods, and continues working on a sword.
Okay.
But he basically just nods in your direction, and obviously he has no work for you. But as
can't wait to hear you do voices, by the way.
well, you have to talk to someone. I like how in all my notes I put Heron Surge instead of Suge. That just tells you that I had a little bit of dyslexia.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. I do it all the time. But as this
Percy
is happening,
Jackson.
as he is doing this, and you kind of descend the stairs, and he nods, you hear the bell ring as the door opens, and you see a woman dressed in a flowing sundress, long blonde hair tied into a ponytail, and under her arm is a leather satchel, and on the other is a loaf of bread. And she kind of walks in, looks around, makes eye contact with you, and she goes, "Oh, excuse me, I have something that needs to be repaired." And she kind of walks toward you, fumbling, until she drops the leather-bound parcel, and you hear it hit the ground and the clattering of metal. And she goes, "Oh shit."
Let me take a look at it.
All right, you unwrap it. It is... Where is it? It is a spade, like a small gardening spade that has been broken at the handle. And it looks old. Like it's got spots of rust. It's obviously well used. But she goes, "Oh, it was originally my father's, but I was going to give it to my mother as a gift. But unfortunately, well," and she kind of gestures to it.
I'll see what I could do.
Yeah. Give me an intelligence check to see if you can determine, a base idea of how long it'll take.
Intelligence, I was 13.
13? You gauge that it'll probably take you less than an hour just to refit it into a handle.
Okay.
But as this is happening, you hear the telltale hammering stop, and you can already feel the eyes of Cinny on you as he approaches. And he kind of you look up, and he's tall, not super tall, maybe 6 foot even. But he's a imposing man. He's muscular. He's obviously worked most of his life. But he kind of approaches, and he goes, "What have you got there, Heron?"
A spade given by this woman. She wants it fixed, and I was determining how long it was going to take to fix it.
He goes,
As he pushes up his glasses.
Well, that's canon. No. He goes, all right. You have free roam of this shop today, and he kind of looks to the lady and he goes, it'll be 5 copper for the job. And she goes, oh, of course. And she fumbles again with her bread, trying not to drop it as she reaches for her coin purse. She produces the 5 copper and hands it to you, Heron.
I'll take it out of her hand. Thank you very much, lady.
She goes, please, just have it delivered to my home. It's on the outskirts, just past the defensive wall. Me and my mother live there. We're farmers by trade. And she goes, I thank you again. And she turns and exits the room.
Okay, farmer, got it.
As she leaves, Cinny takes the bundle and he says, if you want to eat tonight, you better get this fixed within the hour. And then he turns around and heads to the forge.
Well, I have no choice now. I'll start trying. I'll find a place to work on it.
All right. Go ahead and give me what is it going to be this time? Give me another Tinkerers, but this time with dexterity.
Tinkerer.
So dexterity, roll d20, add your dexterity modifier and your proficiency.
Okay.
I hope we're doing this right. I've never had an artificer that didn't know.
Okay, so what is it?
We can't do it wrong with the DM says it's right.
Yeah, whatever I say goes, yes, but I hope I'm right.
I think it's a 25.
25? All right. So,
Jeez.
By the way, both natural 20s.
I was going to say, that's pretty high.
Oh my god.
You guys are level 10, so it's not unusual to have high numbers. I know you're coming from Hellhounds, where you've been going from, like, really low. But
No. Melody can roll really high. I actually have his character she put live right now. He go really high.
Okay. But
It
takes you only like 30 seconds. You don't even have to like heat up the metal. You kind of just like chisel out the remnants in the handle, take some adhesive, jam it back in, and quite quickly and quite elegantly you fashion it in. It's a little shorter, but it's a small spade. It was only like a foot. You maybe got it down to like 11 inches now, but it looks good, and you kind of look over it and you're proud of yourself. Cindy kind of comes up behind you and is like, all right, fair enough. I need you to go in town and gather some supplies from my wife. Or not gather supplies, I'm sorry. Deliver some supplies for my wife. She's setting up a gaming stall with some of my children, and I just need these supplies given to her, and it gives you something to do.
Okay, well, I'll be on my way then.
All right. So we drift away from the blacksmith shop to the center market and Austin, if you'd like to introduce your character.
All right.
As you're going through the booths. I'm sorry.
I'm a pale white tiefling. I got with black hair. I have a scruffy beard. Horns that are kind of chipped and don't look very good.
Flattering.
I'm wearing like a white collared shirt with a vest and a red bow tie. And a very nice cowboy's hat.
All right. So you
The tail at the end of it
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
is like a scorpion kind of thing at the end.
Okay.
I think that's it.
All right. So as you enter the small market, it's midday, like I said earlier. You've been out and about, but you found your way into the center square where most of the stalls are being set up, and you do see plenty of. There's like in the center where usually they have like the proclamation stand where where town criers give off their like news of the day. Instead, you see a giant, like literally maybe 50 feet by 60 feet across, a stage being erected. And you know this already. It's being erected for the traveling bards who are coming to perform. But you also see a plethora of booths being set up for games. And you do see one that's being set up, and you recognize someone immediately. You've been in the town long enough. Most of the faces are familiar to you. But this person stands out as Victory, the ASMR rival of sorts. And she's currently helping push push up a wall, and she kind of turns and sees you, drops the wall, and starts
Yeah,
walking
dang it.
towards you, as the other men who were trying to help her kind of struggle with the wall before getting it back into place and shooting her a dirty look. But she approaches you, and you see she's not dressed in her gear. She's dressed in her civilian clothes, just, standard ruffled shirt and some leather pants. And she kind of approaches, and she
Cute.
just... What?
I was just talking to myself. Me too.
Oh. But she approaches, and she kind of stops, looks around, and says, "Where have you been, huh? Hiding from us? Don't want to help set up festival booths?" And you can tell she's kind of like half sarcastic, kind of saying it.
I've been working on something of mine. I imagine you got like a grocery basket.
Okay, yeah. She kind of like gets close and starts like rummaging through it with her one free hand. And she's like,
Oh, okay. No, please.
Yeah, she's. You get the idea that she's clearly got some issues when it comes to personal space. But
Austin really likes his personal space.
But she's like, well, if you want to help out, there's tons of booths to be set up. You can help anybody, and if you're just here to shop, then just get on with it. And she like smiles, and she goes, "I'm just messing with you." And she like punches your shoulder.
Ow.
And no damage, but it is a little sore. She's got some heft behind her punches. But eventually the men who were helping her start shouting at her like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she's like, shit, I'm sorry. And she goes, "I'll see you later." And she runs back over and continues to help set up.
Wait, hold on.
She stops. She's like, "What?"
Do you know where I can get parts for something for how much gold? 41 gold pieces.
She goes, "Well."
Specific number, but okay.
She goes, "What are you looking for exactly? I mean..."
Well, Logan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To
Dungeon
the
Master.
DM. To the DM. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to make a shotgun. Or at least like gather.
Joe,
I
okay.
definitely don't have enough. I don't have enough money definitely to make a shotgun right now, but I at
You're
least
just
want
looking
to
for parts?
acquire. Yeah.
Let me see. Let me check your character sheet. I just want to see what your proficiencies, fighting style, second one. Gunsmith.
No sugarcoat.
Of
I'm here
course.
to blast.
Gunsmith is you gain proficiency with Tinker's tools and use them to craft ammunition at half cost, repair firearms, and create new ones. Okay. So I'll roll for her to see if she has any concept of what that is. Hold on, I gotta bring up her character sheet.
I imagine he described like the parts he need and not
Yeah,
actually
but
tell her it's a shotgun.
but I'll see. I'll just roll to see what she knows.
Shooter!
So with a 15
Oh, you need
total,
black powder.
yeah, she's like, "I'm not too versed in tinkers. I'm kind of a hit things until they die type of person. But I guess
Shoot things until they die. So.
yeah. I mean, you could. Sorry, clear my throat. She goes, "You can always try." Well, no, I can't think of anything. Hold on. Let me check my notes to see if she actually would know of a place in town. She goes, "You can always check the Iron Walk and just go window shopping. Eventually you'll find what you're looking for."
All right.
But you would
Sure.
know the Iron Walk is just like the nickname for the market district because it's right up against the walls
Okay.
of the castle. But she's like,
Right.
I mean, I don't. She you can tell she's kind of stumped. Like she just genuinely doesn't like. It's something she's not versed with.
I mean, I can always get back to this later. I guess I can help you out with whatever you're doing.
She goes, "Great," and she kind of turns and heads back towards the group setting up booths. If there's is there anything that you'd like to do, like specifically, like are you gonna look for a particular booth to help set up, or are you just gonna be like wherever they need me, I go?
I I guess like whatever they need me.
Okay.
I think Austin would have participated in this last year, so
Yeah. So immediately you're kind of drawn because of your background. You see they are setting up like a shooting gallery, like the type of carnival games where they just have little ducks that just rotate. They're setting up one of those, and you can see that.
they have it like fully set up.
No, it's like they've got the backing and the little obstacle course, but you can see it's like a gnomish woman setting up the rifles, and you can see she's having a little bit of issue. She's like, you can see she's like fumbling and she keeps dropping things and she's like cursing to herself.
Well, first of all, before I do anything, I look at the ducks and start like doing finger guns at them, like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And then I go attempt to assist the gnome.
All right. As you approach, you can see she's like, "God damn it, no, motherfucker!" And she's like twitching and like not twitching. She's tinkering and trying to get like something loose. And as you approach, she kind of like looks up and goes, "Oh, Austin." And you don't know her name,
me.
but you get the idea that people know your name. Like, you've been in town long enough that the faces are familiar to you, but the names don't come. But she's like, if you're looking to help, just and she gestures, and you see a box with like 3 or 4 of these like air rifles, tiny ones. You don't need to roll anything, but you could recognize them as air rifles specifically to shoot little pellets. But she's like, just grab one and start setting up.
Right. Okay. What? Actually, I probably shouldn't ask.
No, what?
I'm gonna put my glasses on and get to work.
All right. And as you do this, give me oh my goodness, what would this be? Hold on. Give me a. Hold on, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Just give me a straight D20 roll. With
Okay.
go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I can do that.
12. It's a little weird. You're used to black powder, you're used to actual rifles. These are so simplistic that for a brief moment you're like, what in the world? But easily enough, after about 10-20 minutes, you've gotten all the rifles lined up, set up, and ready to go. And you look over and she's still working on the same one. But she like looks at you, smiles, and says, I appreciate it. And she kind of just goes back to it. And that's where we're going to cut away from you. No, go ahead.
Oh.
No,
Well,
ahead.
I was gonna see if I can make them. Or I was gonna see if I can make them like, shoot faster and like
okay. Then give
be
me
better overall.
Give me a tinker check.
Okay. What stat do you want me to use for this?
Give me intelligence for this, because this is more of like kind of thinking of. It's not like you're messing with it. It's more like how will I pull this off?
Okay. Also, I looked it up, and no Arsenian tool has like a tied stat, so it's always
okay.
DM's choice.
That's good to know, because that's what I was gonna roll with. Like I said, I only have one artificer, and he was more versed in it than I was. Well, I've had 2, but
so intelligence plus proficiency.
Yep, intelligence plus proficiency.
Ooh. 16.
16? I'll say it's not that difficult of a thing to do. You're trying to make them fire faster, more accurate? What are you trying to do again?
Yeah. Just make them better overall.
Yeah. Easily enough. You get like, I'll say, it takes some time. So you could spend like an hour and get all of them set up, or you could spend like 30 minutes and get like 2 or 3. Like there's 6 total.
An hour. Austin never leaves the job unfinished.
Okay. So I'll say for the next hour, that's what you find yourself doing. But back to Heron. I'm going to call you Heron because it's just a quick and easy way of saying it. Is that okay with you?
Call me by my... No, I'm just kidding. That's good.
All right. But you've gathered the supplies from Cinny. He basically like gave you the grocery list, gave you a backpack, gave you a satchel, just filled it with all the stuff needed, and sent you to the market to find his wife, Millie, to help set up the booth.
Nilly or Millie?
Millie, Milly.
Okay. Okay.
But
He's taking notes.
he better be. But and as you go, it's not hard to find her. She's another. Well, she's not a fire genasi. She's actually a half giant, a Goliath, and she's not hard to spot. Especially, well, you know what? Give me perception because you're in a kind of crowded area and you're kind of short, so you have to like you have to see past people. So give me a perception check.
It's a little accurate because I got a 5.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of get to the center, and all you can see are people's knees. Like you can't see above them. It's too crowded. So it takes you maybe like 15 minutes of just meandering around till you finally see the Sorry, I'm trying to get my notes. The Iron Horse logo for the blacksmith emblazoned on the side of a stall, and you're like, okay, that's where she is.
Right.
But you approach and you see her and Cinny's 2 daughters. Both, Millie is a half Goliath. She is a half flame giant, so she kind of looks like a fire genasi. Deep gray skin, fiery red hair. Except her hair's not actually on fire; it's just deep red. The 2 children, they're like 10 or 11, and they kind of look like they are fire genasi or half giants, so it's kind of hard to tell. But they all are setting up the booth, which looks to be a ring toss game. And as you approach, you kind of like shoulder the bag and get closer. She kind of like throws her hand. She's like, Heron, it's about damn time. And she kind of comes over and grabs the backpack, and without taking it off, he lifts you up and walks over to the booth.
Well, guess I'm here.
Yeah. But she sets you...
I have to go look for a charger real quick. I'll be right back.
You're fine. Here, I'll pause it. So, as you guys are setting up these booths, taking, Austin, you're helping set up the shooting gallery, and every now and then, like, you're called away to, like, oh, hey, I can't get this latch to work or something like that, so you get pulled around. But, Heron, you help set up the ring toss game. And as you guys finish, it takes like maybe 2 hours. So it's like mid-afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock. And people are kind of like winding down. You see a lot of them are just eating their lunches, just talking, conversing. But as this is happening, kind of piercing the quiet atmosphere is a piercing scream followed by this deep guttural roar coming from just beyond one of the buildings to the west.
Thanks. What happened there?
But you see people, Heron, you see the Millie, the wife, kind of like scoop up her daughters and dive into the booth. You see people, they don't know what's going on, but they're panicking and running. What do you guys want to do? You hear the roar and the scream coming from
I'm immediately gonna start loading my revolver.
I am gonna hide.
You're gonna hide?
Yep.
All right. As this happens, you see... Where are you gonna hide? Give me a stealth check. What am I talking about? Give me a stealth check.
Just to get a grip on the situation before I go running first head into there.
All right.
Stealth check. That is a 17.
17. Let me write that down. Oh, I gotta open them sticky notes.
Huh? Write that down. What does he mean by that?
I just need to know.
For those that don't know, Patrick's stats aren't very good right now. But the fact that he's rolling this high.
As you duck down and hide, Austin, you start loading your revolver. You guys see coming from the shouting a woman, not hurt or bleeding or anything, but she comes sprinting, screaming and pointing behind her. And as this happens, you see a large claw grab the side of the building, and this large snout kind of emerge from beyond it. And Heron and Austin, you guys know that just south of the village is a dinosaur enclave. They don't really come this far north. They don't bother the village. but you all recognize this as a young Spinosaurus kind of emerging into the town.
I mean, no, bad.
So I need everybody to roll initiative.
Spinosaurus. Well, I got 2, so.
25.
All right. So as this is happening, you also see Victory kind of like curse and like look around as she's clearly not set up to fight. So let me roll her initiative real quick and see where she'll go to grab her gear. Okay. So it's gonna take her a bit. You see her kind of duck down, and she doesn't know what to do. But Austin, you're up first. As this young Spinosaurus is peeking beyond the building. It's maybe like 30 or 40 feet away from the town center.
All right, so...
Yes.
Describe it again.
I
blanked out.
You're fine. So it's like 30 or 40 feet to the edge of the... Not to the courtyard, I'm sorry. From the edge of the courtyard, which is maybe 100 feet across, 30 feet out, coming around a building is the Spinosaurus. It's maybe 130 feet away. And another thing you notice is in its mouth is what looks like a cow that has been ripped in half, and it is slowly eating. And it is just kind of meandering.
In my element,
right.
Thriving.
You know how hard it was to decide if I wanted to put a dinosaur or not?
Dude, thank God. As I'm like thinking dinosaur, it's gotta be because of me.
No, it fits the theme, but I was like, oh, Pat's gonna fucking love this.
I'm the dinosaur guy.
But you're up first, Austin. So I'm gonna say.
All right. Well,
yeah,
I'm gonna start off. How far is it away from me?
130 feet.
130. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, like you guys basically it announced itself. People went to hide. You guys kind of hunkered down, so it now has to make its way to you or away from you.
All right, so my range is 120, and because I have sharpshooter, I don't make that a disadvantage. Right. So I'm gonna get within range.
Okay.
And shout, "Hey, big guy over here!" and take 2 shots.
All right,
both sharpshooter.
Make your attack rolls.
All right. So it's -5 sharpshooter. 15.
That'll hit.
All right, so roll damage. 20 plus 10, so that's 30. Takes 30 points of piercing damage.
All right, so you whip out your revolver, Western style, aim it, and fire. The first shot hits it like right in the side of the jaw, and you can hear it like you don't hear this obviously because it's too far away, but you see it like jaw kind of like unhinge and the dead cow flop out and hit the ground, and then it kind of turns to you, sees what's going on in the center, and just lets out another billowing roar. But you got 2 attacks, right?
Yep. I'm just looking at my feeds real quick to make sure I'm doing this right.
Well, I would say, Pat, you're on deck, but there's something going ahead of you, so...
Huh? So...
Alright, yeah, I guess I'll just hit him with another...
Alright, make your attack.
This one won't be sharpshooter. Thank goodness it wasn't 18.
That'll hit still.
Another 20 points of damage.
All right. That's interesting. But it's gonna... Yes. What do you got?
What do you have to say for yourself?
All right. And then, yeah, so I moved 10 feet to get within range because my revolver's 120. So I guess I'm just going to run 20 feet backwards.
Okay.
Take that, big guy, and then just starts running away.
Basically. But you see it kind of like... It takes the hits, and it looks bad. Like, right off the bat, you scored some really hard hits on it. But it's still standing. I would say it's bloodied at this point, with the amount of damage you did. but it is now its turn. It's gonna turn. I'm sorry, not turn. It's gonna bum rush into an alleyway a little ways off, taking out the side of a building and disappearing into a side street, out of view of you all.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Am I too quiet?
I'm so sorry.
You gotta yell. I'm just kidding.
So you do the damage to the Spinosaurus. Oh fuck! I closed the wrong window. So you do the damage and it's looking hurt. It's like bloodied. And on its turn, which is next, it's gonna dash. Wow, fuck! It can move fast. It's gonna dash into the alley and disappear, but take out a side of a building and disappear onto a side street, out of view from the both of you.
Yikes.
After my turn?
Yeah, so it was your turn, then the Spinosaurus, okay. Now it's Heron's turn. Whoa, deja vu.
Wait, is it just us two in the fight?
Yeah, Victory ran off. She didn't have her gear. She's like, fuck,
you
I gotta go get
mother-
it. But
most of us didn't.
But
I was here for a delivery request, bro.
Heron's throwing bagels at it. But it is your turn. It is your turn.
I'm just throwing random shit at it. Alright, so you said disappeared from view?
Yeah, so basically it got hurt hard, and it's like, fuck, and it dashed into a side street away from view of you two. You don't know how far it went, but it cleared the street, got into an alley, and kept going. And people are panicking and screaming. The children are like hiding and cowering. You see some of the local guard are like coming. They're not there yet, but you see that the ones that were there have like pulled out their spears and look terrified.
Ah, crap. Let's see here. Okay, well, I guess I'll sneak towards to where I'll sneak as far as I can towards where the Spinosaurus was originally.
Okay.
So I don't want to get my position away now.
All right, so you're stealthed, so that's fine. Do you want to dash to get closer, or do you want to like sneak your 30 feet and that's it?
I'll dash.
Dash, so you get 60 feet away. I'll say it was 130 feet, I believe. So you're at 70 feet away from the alley, but you are hidden, as far as you know.
I like how you added that. As far as you know.
Well, you don't know. Yeah. But is there anything else you'd like to try or do? Set anything up, or is that it? Like you dashed, so you used your action. But is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'll stay in position for now.
All right, Austin, you're up.
All right, so am I going to be able to get in with this creature in eyesight again without dashing? Or
you could get up to where Heron is, but getting beyond that, you would not be able to. So it'd still be like I said, 130. Your dashing is 60. So instead of 60 feet away, it'd be 70 feet to the alley or the side street. So you'd have to either dash again or it'd have to come near you. But you could not get to it right now.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go to where Heron is and then use my revolver to just fire into the air and be like, "Come back!" and just make a loud noise to try to draw it over to me.
Okay.
Maybe come back.
What would this be? That's a weird one. Give me.
You're a weird fella.
Give me oh man, I want to say performance, but I don't know if that would fit.
He's performing a suicide.
Yeah, give me performance. Tell me what you get.
Okay. I got a 12.
12? All right.
Nerd.
So as you hunker down, you pull out your revolver and fire one shot or two shots, because this matters.
One shot,
One
and
shot.
then I wanted to hold the second attack for when it's in range.
All right. So you do that, and as you fire, you hear the roar again, and you hear lumbering coming towards you. So you hold your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do before I switch over to the Spinosaurus's turn?
I don't think I can do much with my bonus action.
All right.
Yeah.
Not with that attitude.
That's all I got.
So you hear the roar, and you hear the footsteps getting closer, and you realize you've gotten its attention. As you see another claw kind of grab the edge of the building and pull itself forward, as the Spinosaurus emerges, turns to face you, and then lets out a bellowing roar. Oh shit! I didn't realize this. So
You got its attention.
you got.
I got its attention.
But its movement speed is 50 feet without dashing.
Jeez. Oh my.
Yeah. So
Hey, thank God I sneaked.
so it's gonna rush.
I'm next to you.
Yeah, it's gonna rush at you, Austin, because you fired a gun, and it does. Well, let me see if it sees Harry.
Please don't see me, kid.
Can I
your
take my
stealth-
shot?
Yeah, take your shot while I do this. Your stealth was 17, so it does see you.
It does?
Rolled a 19.
Well,
21 will hit.
I rolled a 21.
That'll hit.
So I'm gonna do my damage. I'm gonna use Piercer to reroll the 3.
Okay.
I think that's what that lets me do. Let me check.
you think?
Well, it's weirdly. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's
some of them are
weird.
worded weird.
And D&D Beyond doesn't help.
You gotta remember, the Gunslinger I don't believe it's ever been in a book. It's literally just homebrew that they allowed in. I don't know if it's been in a book other than a Critical Role book.
Thank you for the ASMR you just did, by the way.
What did I... Oh, I dropped my dice.
I don't know why, but you guys
Piercer's
suddenly...
the feet.
I dropped my dice and it is gone forever.
Alright, so I think Piercer just lets me re-roll a damage dice, and I have to use the new roll. So I'm going to use it to re-roll the 3.
Alright.
And that's an 8. So, let's see.
14 minus 3 plus 8, so 19.
Hold on, let me check, because Alright, so 6 plus 14 plus 5. Yeah, 19. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so 19 points of damage.
You let off another round as it rounds the corner, and this time it hits and it catches it, and like you can see the blood pouring out of the side of its head. It's hurt, but it's pissed. It's gonna make one bite attack against you, Austin.
Oh.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, I was gonna roll my actual dice, but there's so many. I'm just gonna roll 3d12. You take
3d12?
You take 26 points of piercing damage as it bites into you, and I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Well, I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, because I'm using Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Dexterity? 10 flat.
I think that's what it is. What is my spell save DC? Because I don't think it tells me.
It might. If you go to spells, it should
It's
tell you.
16.
16, so yeah, that fails. So it takes how much damage?
2d10.
2d10. Roll them and tell me.
It takes 9 fire damage.
All right, but you take 26, and give me a strength saving throw.
Strength.
Good campaign, everyone.
You guys died to a baby Spinosaurus, I swear.
11.
Whoa. How baby are we talking?
Baby!
It's literally called Young Spinosaurus, so...
Yeah, but Teen Gohan is also called Young Gohan, and guess what happened to the cell?
True. So you got 11?
Yep.
You fail. You are considered grappled and restrained in its mouth as it bites down, picks you up, and lifts you into the air.
Am I gonna get an advantage on attack rolls from in here?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. Here's the problem.
The afterlife.
Young Spinosauruses have a thing that I was not aware of called reptilian affinity, meaning they will not attack lizard folk, dragonborn, or kobolds.
Yeah!
Oh, you son of a...
Yes!
So, I don't really... Because it sees you. It sees you, Heron. But I don't know how to...
Patrick's just gonna stand there the whole time while everybody dies.
I guess
Oh.
I'm gonna roll like a morale check. I'm gonna roll a d6, and if it gets above a certain number, if it gets above a certain number, it'll attack you, Pat. Okay, it's gonna attack you.
You.
Here's the thing. It also says reptilian affinity. It does not include kobolds. It just says anything like lizard folk or dragonborn.
I'm like a dragon.
But it does have disadvantage. So with its claw attack, it's going to disadvantage at you. So that's a 15 to hit.
Hold on. That hits.
That hits? All right. I'm just going to roll the damage. So you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
As it just takes its claw and rakes across you.
All right. Well.
That's the end of its turn, though. Heron, you're up.
All right.
You took... Oh, crap. Hold on. It'll tell me. I can go back.
I think. I think I put in the right number, but
You took 26.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, you put the right number, and I see it. Thank you, D&D Beyond. But yeah, it is now your turn, Heron.
All right. Crap. I guess I'll pull out my crossbow and fire at it.
All right.
Crossbows.
Yeah.
Make your attack roll.
That does a 11 hit.
Nope, that'll miss, unfortunately.
Well, okay.
So you take out your crossbow, and you kind of like, as you lift it up, you feel that pain in your chest, and you kind of like just recoil for a second, and you fire it off, and it goes wide and hits a wall to the side.
Well. All right. Well, fuck. Hold on. For my bonus action, I guess I'll use Draconic Cry.
Okay, what does that do?
You let out a cry at enemies within 10 feet of you. It's in 10 feet of me, right? Since it attacked me, technically. Until the start of your next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against the enemy that could hear you.
Okay, that works.
And for my... I guess that's it.
I should have done that before you
Wait,
attacked.
no. I should have, probably.
Hindsight's 20/20.
No.
Is that the end of your turn, though?
I guess that's the end of my turn. I can't move, can I?
You could move, but you would get attacks of opportunity.
No. Keep it going.
Austin, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna firebolt into its stomach.
Yeah, so you're gonna fire
down its throat.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're in its mouth, so I'll say you have advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast fireball, and but I guess my hope here is that it regurgitates me or something. I don't even know.
Oh, hold on a second. You are considered restrained, so your attacks are just straight rolls because you technically have disadvantage on top of advantage. So just a straight roll.
Doesn't his thing give me advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Double advantage. You're right. So you would have advantage because one of them cancels it out, and then the other one adds on. So you have advantage. My apologies.
Okay. Yeah. So I got a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Fire. Ooh, that's 11 points of fire damage.
All right.
God, I panicked. I thought my thing disconnected again.
You're fine. Is that the end of your turn, or you can?
Is there any sort of reaction it gives, or?
What do you mean? Like it looks
like
hard.
My goal here was to get it to like puke me out since I'm
Oh.
shooting a firebolt down its throat.
You know what? I'll roll a con save. What's your spell DC? And I'll say it's against that.
6. Well, for Hellish Rebuke, it's 16.
Here I
So
go. Spells.
I don't know what it's adding to that though. I don't know where that DC comes from.
Let's see. It doesn't tell me.
Oh, it's for my wisdom. Okay. Yeah,
So-
so my save is 16 because it's
16?
using my
Alright.
wisdom modifier.
That's a Constitution 16, so it fails because it has to be above. That's how
I thought meets a beat it.
No, I'm saying it. I rolled a 16 total. Your saving throw is 16, So technically it succeeds.
Alright.
So it does
I'm fine
not
with that.
vomit. Yeah, it does not vomit you up.
Alright, then I'm just gonna action surge and unload into it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
These
an
are my
attack.
last 2 bullets.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're gonna have to reload soon.
I'm gonna make these sharpshooter because why not? 12.
12 will miss.
Right, and then I'll do it again. 16.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. 30 points of piercing damage.
Okay, yeah. It you basically you fire the firebolt and it doesn't have the effect you'd like. So you take your revolver. You're in its mouth, so you can kind of aim, and you aim for the upper roof of its mouth, and you fire the 2 shots. One goes glancing off, but the other one hits the soft part, goes deeper into the Spinosaurus. You hear it let out like this sickly groan as Heron, you watch as it stumbles, falls, and begins to collapse as it falls on top of you, Heron. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, ain't this just nice?
Joe!
You take
Hey,
3 points of bludgeoning damage as you jump out of the way as it collapses and like catches your leg and does a little bit of damage.
well, how nice.
But fuck. But yeah, that's you kill it. It's
Dude,
dead.
what to the butt?
No. So but
I'm just gonna start crawling out of its mouth, all slime.
as you're doing this, you see the villagers are coming to help you, and you see Victory wielding her longsword kind of in one hand and a shield in the other. She's like, oh, it took me too long. I'm sorry.
You're late. Ugh. Oh god.
But
It's disgusting.
Hold on. You're going by XP, so let me note how much XP you guys get for this fight, and I'll give you all the XP at the end of the session. But I'm just tallying it for myself.
And I'm going to get rid of my total bullets because I have to keep track of those.
But eventually the crowd kind of parts away, and you see Dahlman, the I should keep my notes open. I apologize. The Dragonborn sheriff, Dahlman. He's a blue Dragonborn, dressed in leather vestments, carrying on one hip a sword and the other a crossbow. And he kind of approaches, and he looks over the situation and looks at his guard. He just shakes his head, and he says, "Thank you both for getting involved. I don't know how bad this would have been if my men," and he kind of looks at them, and they're all like hanging their heads like, we failed. And he's like,
right.
This could have gotten a lot worse. And he kind of starts examining the creature, and you see the crowd is kind of parting, like kind of pushing away. But the woman who was screaming, the first person you saw running from the dinosaur, kind of approaches you, Heron, and says, "You saved my life," and she gives you 50 copper pieces.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
And then she gives Austin, she gives you another 50 copper pieces, though.
I thought, all I imagined was like, you know what? You get a pat on the back.
And you, the guy who was in the thing's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
But she gives you each 50 copper pieces, and I've got your XP totaled on a sticky note. So at the end of the session, I will give you the XP, and you will add it to your account.
Okay.
But
can I use my second wind while this is all happening?
yeah, I'll say. How long does it take? Does it even say?
It's a bonus action. It's
Yeah, you're
instant.
good.
It's made to be used in comment, but I'm already.
Well, you could take a short rest if you'd like. You can kind of get the vibe that everything's kind of toned down, so you're safe for now. If you guys like, you can make I just said it and I've already forgotten it.
Short rest.
Short rest. Thank you.
Well, it recharges on a short rest, so.
Yeah. Okay. But
I'll be resting on short.
Dalman and his guards start examining the Spinosaurus, and it looks healthy. But let me roll for it to see if he can see anything.
No, I also rolled to.
Yeah, you might
Like,
want to because he
try to figure out
looks.
why.
He's like looking it over, and he goes, "T-Rexes don't get this close." But give me
What
give
did
me.
he say?
He said,
T-Rexes don't get this
"He said
close.
T-Rexes don't get this close." He
I just
remembered-
imagine, fucking, was it? Harusuge is just trying not to correct him.
You mean Pat's trying not to correct him?
No, Harusuge.
But no, he rolled low enough that he can't determine anything about this.
Dinosaur.
What am I rolling?
Give me a nature check. And what are you looking for specifically?
Like maybe injury. I'll look for injury besides
The ones you caught? Okay,
what
yeah.
I did to it.
Then give me a medicine check, actually.
21.
21. It does not appear to be injured, but looking at it, you can see its flesh is kind of tight, and it looks a little emaciated, and you get the idea that it might have wandered this close, searching for food or something like that.
We're monsters.
Or monsters. But Dahlman, you can see he's like scratching his chin, and he's like, they never get this close, but I've been getting reports that they've been seen outside of town lately.
Well, first of all, that's a Spinosaurus. Second of all,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
it seems that he's starved. Maybe. What is food like? What's the food situation outside of town?
It should be plentiful. The dinosaurs keep to themselves in the southern part of the valley. We leave them alone. They don't come this far north. But lately, some of my men and farmers have been reporting Brontosaurus, Triceratops just kind of getting closer and closer. This is the first time a predator has gotten this close.
Actually, Brontosaurus isn't a real creature. I'm just kidding.
You take 20... No. No. But he kind of...
Who are you?
He's like...
No, I'm talking about Patrick's character.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you... You cut off. I didn't hear what you said.
Who are you? I'm saying this to.
Oh, you're saying it to Aaron?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get a character real quick. The guy you dropped the Spinosaurus on, if you must know.
Well, maybe you should have got out the way.
I was stuck. What do you think screamed like that to... You know what? Never mind.
But,
Oh, is that the reason my ears are bleeding right now?
I'm gonna kill this guy.
But as you two are conversing, you watch as Dahlman gestures, and the guards start chopping up the Spinosaurus and gathering its meat. He goes, "We're not letting this food go to waste," but he kind of looks at the both of you and says, "You seem pretty capable." And he sees Victory, and he goes, "The two of you, can you maybe head down to the southern part of the valley? We'll pay you. Just figure out why the dinosaurs are getting so close."
I can forego payment if you just get me parts I need.
He goes,
Or
"Well, I was
something
going to
important.
pay you 500 gold pieces, but if it's parts you need, I can."
Oh, never mind. I'll take that gold.
Yes, that's a standard.
You know how to talk to a man.
That's a standard bounty for something like this. But 500 gold if you can figure out what's going on. And then he looks to Victory and says, "And I've got a job for you." And you can see she's like, "Ah, fuck," and she like curses. But he
Can you
goes,
forgo payment if, just give me the parts I need? Well, it's 500 gold. Never mind.
he goes, but
I feel like New York.
on top of that, you two will be
Nice.
given you'll be given permission to sit at the grand table during the festival as an added bonus.
Eh.
But he goes, you see them, they're still like taking the meat off the dinosaur, and you can gather they're going to eat it. But he goes, "If you need rations or supplies, go to the general store, ask for Joseph and tell him what happened, and he'll give you a discount on rations."
And I guess I'll just start walking to that store.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go to the inn first and get my equipment.
Okay, you head to the Happy Harpy. Um,
Yep.
are you going with him, Heron, or are you gonna go get your stuff?
Uh, uh, I go get my stuff.
All right, so you guys split up. We'll do Austin
Split.
first. Austin, you arrive at the Happy Harpy. It's a 3-story building. You've stayed here for the past year for very cheap. Like, the owner has taken a liking to you and has given you a good discount. And as you enter it, you see Pent, the male Aarakocra, kind of behind the counter talking to someone. He kind of looks almost like a pigeon with the grays and with the kind of gray and almost like a steelish blue. And as he sees you enter, nods, and continues cleaning a glass, and then he like does a double take, and he's like, "What the hell happened to you?" As he sees you bloody and covered in saliva.
Dinosaurs. Oh God. Dinosaurs happened. Hey Pent. Tell me. Yeah. You got any good gossip recently?
He's like, "Of course I got gossip." And he goes, "But it'll
Yeah, I
cost you a
bet you do.
drink." 2
Fine.
copper.
What's the cheapest thing you got today?
Oh, well. 1 copper then.
Okay.
And
And I'll give him 2 copper because I'm nice.
you slide in the 2 copper. He hands you a frothing mug of ale. And as you smell it, you can smell it's very alcoholic and it probably doesn't taste too good.
Oh. Wow. You know just how to treat me.
But he goes, well, about gossip. Hold on. I'm checking something. He goes, I heard Smog, the red dragonborn, I heard he headed north to the Oslovian Empire. Looking for work. Apparently he's leaving the town.
What's my relationship to that guy?
You know him in passing. He's kind of another traveling adventurer who just happened to settle down. He's hold on. He's kind of a weird fellow. Like, he helps out, but he always does it for coin. Like, you help set up, you help do things, and you're like, kind of like, we're friends, I'll talk. I'll do nothing. But he's like nickeling and diming people. Like, oh, you want me to help up? 5 copper. Oh, you want me to do this? A gold piece, stuff like that. So, you get the vibe that him leaving isn't going to be that big of a deal. But he goes, it's just a rumor. I could be wrong.
Has he already left?
I think so.
Alright. Thank you. And I'm gonna go upstairs and get my stuff.
All right. You gather your supplies. Heron, you head back to the Is it Iron Horse? I keep forgetting the name.
The giant.
Where is it? I keep forgetting. The Iron Horse Blacksmith.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna just, when I get there, I'm gonna just go straight to my room
okay.
and start gathering my supplies.
Okay. As you do this, you hear a knock and you see Cinny standing there. He's like, "What are you up to?"
I'm being paid 500 gold pieces to go to the end of the valley.
He's like, "Oh, well, that's fine." Sorry, I forgot his accent for a second there. He goes, "That's fine. How long do you think you'll be gone?"
Hopefully just a day, maybe.
He goes,
Doesn't
"All
seem
right.
too much as issue. I'm just investigating. I'll probably be back.
Just be back in time for the festival. I'll handle any work that comes by. You're doing a good job. Trust me. You've been a fine apprentice. I know I'm a little hard on you, but that's how I am."
All right, bro. You're getting too close to the father home. I ain't gonna lie. You about to start making me tear, dog.
But he's like, just be careful. He goes, I don't want to have to find a new assistant. And then he turns and leaves.
All right. Well, I'll grab my stuff and start heading out the door, waving him by.
Somewhere Austin's like turning his head, is like daddy issues.
Like putting his finger up in the wind. Yes.
Are you guys going to go to the
It's
general
no-
store, or would you like to just head out?
I'm good with just heading out.
Well, let me check if I do have rations, because
So-
if I don't,
Let me check if I have ration.
Yeah, make sure. But you would also know, both of you give me nature checks. Or survival checks.
day of rations.
Yeah.
I'm really good at survival.
I'm
the
good
ranger
at.
without the ranger.
I'm 4.
4.
D&D Beyond, roll my dice. Stop, please. What?
I have a day of worth of rations, so I really hope I'm only out there for a day.
I know that my survival's +8. Roll my dice, please.
You
Not
roll it
rolling.
yourself.
23.
23, okay. Okay, that's it. I can delete that. Okay, 23. So, Heron, you have no idea how long it'll take you to go back and forth. Could be a week.
Yep.
Austin, it'll be like a 2-hour journey south to find the dinosaurs. Like,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
it. It's a lake in the middle of a forest where they typically live. Predators and herbivores and carnivores do live kind of like in a weird, tenuous relationship. But they all typically live by the lake because it is the biggest water source in the valley. And that's like the only place they can get water.
The watering hole means no one can attack
2
you.
hours at most.
2 hours to get there, 2 hours back.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm probably gonna head to like a stable or something and buy a horse
All right.
or rent one.
Let me see how much
I'll
that
rent a
costs.
horse.
How much does the horse cost? Because I'll
Pray to
see.
God it doesn't die.
I'll see him do that, and I'll do the same thing.
We're not together.
Oh, true.
I'm going straight from my room to a horse. I don't think we've even acknowledged each other besides our little witty remarks to each other.
Witty.
You guys you've known each other in passing, like, oh, there's the kobold, oh, there's the tiefling, stuff like that.
The cobalt.
Oh, balls.
But easily enough you can find a horse. However, it would be roughly like 50 gold pieces to pay the down payment. 50 gold pieces for a down payment to ensure that nothing happens to the horse, plus another 5 silver per day.
Okay, that's.
It's from. Can I tell them the situation and try to like be like,
Give me a
hey,
persuasion check.
we are. Oh God. I shoot my gun and do bully shots. No,
I'll persuade
God,
them
D&D.
by fear.
16.
16? He's like, I don't know, it's just, I trust you, I do, but I gotta be careful. How about
You don't trust, liar.
25 gold up front plus 3 silver a day?
Big deal.
Do I have to pay the 3 silver right now, or
No, the gold covers it, but when you get back, depending on how many days, like if you come back 4 days from now, I'll charge you, per day. But the gold covers the initial
23 gold?
day.
You said?
25 gold. It's like half price, from 50 to 25.
No, I think you said 23.
Did I? I might have. But
I think you said 20.
all right.
Here comes
I
the
swindled.
gaslighting.
All right, 23. No, 20.
God, I hate this computer so much.
Gaslighting
He's
goes hard.
switching to other.
We need to get you some
All right,
physical
what am I
dice.
paying? 25 or 23?
23.
No, I'm trying to put in numbers and it keeps switching to another tab.
Uh-huh.
Do you have numlock on?
What does that even mean?
What is it a full size keyboard with numbers on the right side?
Yeah.
Look in the top left corner. There should be the numlock button. If you don't have it
It's in the top
pressed,
right.
it might be in the top right. But you press it, and it should let you use numbers. If it's not pressed, it might act like an arrow key.
God, everything's going wrong. It's not even the button's not working, so I'll just use the ones on the right. But-
Okay.
All right, am
I
I
didn't
paying
put it in my
23 or-
calculator.
Yeah, 23. Just because I think I did say 23.
Okay, well, did the keys all switch? What's going on here? I think my keys got switched.
How does that happen?
I don't
Alright, why
even
he's having
know.
a mini myself.
You're going to the horse too, Heron?
Yeah.
All right. So he's like, okay, 50 gold up front, 5 a day.
All right, I'll hand him the gold and I'll try to get on the horse. Try. I'm short. Okay. Do you have anything that I could climb upon? Actually.
He's like, he kind of like comes back. He comes back with a saddle. He takes the old one off, throws the new saddle on, and as it lands, you see a ladder descend from the left side, and it goes to the floor.
You know what I thought you were gonna say?
What?
5 more gold. Huh? No, hold on.
He's like, just
All right. Well,
don't lose the saddle. It's kind of expensive.
I'll try my best. If anything, I'll just make you a new saddle.
He goes, that'd be nice. He goes, but
He's a nerd.
What do you say?
Austin's looking at this just like, oh my god.
Also,
I'm just gonna try not to type anything ever again.
Okay.
'Cause-
I will point this out. Since you guys are going on horseback, the 2 hours was on foot. It'll only take you like an hour if you're going full speed to the lake.
Maybe I shouldn't get my horse.
Too late now. No takes
well.
taxis. But as you get your horses, you guys, you can't ride them in town, obviously, but you kind of have to pass through the gates you have to pass through the southern gate that was more or less, how am I going to say this? There is a wall around the city, obviously not encompassing the whole thing because obviously the dinosaur got in. But
Did the dinosaur get in?
it basically, think of it, how do I want to describe? I have it kind of like as a map.
I'm gonna ask somebody when I get back.
Hold on, I'm gonna find this and explain it. There it is. But basically, it's like on a step. So basically, it's like some of the city's a little higher that you have to take stairs to get to the top, and then the other city is like a little lower. The lower half of the
so
city,
it's like slanted.
yeah, the lower half of the city does not have a wall, but it also doesn't have like a main road. In order to get the horses, you'd have to go up to the second floor and go from there, which means you would pass through a gatehouse. Like it's not like a full wall. It's like standard, like logs erected with points and stuff like that. And as you both are leaving through the gate, you do see the guards are checking maybe 20 to 30 robed figures carrying instruments, and you gather this is the band that has been hired to perform. And they kind of look, they're bards. They look bog standard. It's hard to tell with their cloaks any like specifics, but they are currently being
Wait, Blackshot, is that you?
but they're currently being like searched and being processed into the city, into the town.
A bar is just gonna look at Austin and be like, Melody Blackshot? Haven't heard that in a while. Seems the multiverse does exist.
But you see them and you exit out, and the second you do, immediately you're greeted by the full valley. Basically, the town is nestled in the dead center. Like, dead center, if you're going south, you can see off in the distance the forest, and if you're going north, you can see the mountains kind of close in to the archway that allows passage through. But you guys are heading south. And it's easy. You're not going to get lost. You see the forest, you know where you're going. but I do want you both to give me survival checks. No, I'm sorry, animal handling checks to see how well you handle the horses. Because
All right. Well, most like my other stats, everything's a +1. So I got a fucking 10.
Oh right, I can't roll. Just the
Be nice, horsey.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I'm gonna name you Twilight Sparkles.
Can like his horse kick him off just for that name? Or
Well, no. So with the what was your total, Pat? 10 total?
and
Yeah, you're fine. These are trained horses. They're not. They're made for any. They're not like expert horses. They're like anybody can take one and command it. So as you guys are going,
That's not how horses work.
it's how they work in my world. But no, you guys are going at a brisk pace, and as you're going, you see the valley is beautiful. It's like these vibrant green fields that kind of climb up to rocky mountains, and it's large. It's maybe like a mile across, so not too bad. But distance lengthwise, it's pretty far, and eventually you can see the forest where you're headed. But it's going to take you, like I said, like an hour to 40 minutes, even on horseback. And if you want to go...
Fix it, guys.
If you go... Huh?
I fixed my keyboard.
Oh,
apparently the control key was pressed in the whole time.
you know what's funny? I usually put things on my desk and my keyboard doesn't. I'm like, what is happening with my? And then I'll like look at the plate. I'm like, you sabotage.
All right.
I'm a genius.
But you guys, are you pushing the horses to go faster, or are you just kind of like at a brisk pace?
I'm cruising.
Cruising. All right.
I want to keep lookout for any monsters and just predators in general. And if I don't see any,
hauling,
then I'm
bro.
just gonna
Give me a perception check.
16.
16. You feel confident that you would spot anything, and you would spot anything. You're in an open field, basically. Like, even at this distance, you can see large herbivore dinosaurs kind of grazing in the fields. You don't see any carnivores, but you do see the standard herbivores just grazing. And the closer you get, you can see them kind of peel off, like they see you coming and they're just going to avoid you. They stay away from the road mostly. But after about 40 minutes, you guys do reach the edge of the forest, and the second you do, everything changes. Like, it's dead quiet. No birds, no insects, just very quiet. And into the forest, you can see it's not like the deep woods in Hellhounds where it's like completely black. It's like, it's got light peeking through.
I have dark vision.
You have dark vision, yes, but it is bright enough that you wouldn't need it.
Right.
But as you get closer, you kind of notice immediately with a 16 perception, I'll say it carries over. You do see some dinosaurs laying dead at the edge of the forest, like Triceratops. I don't know dinosaur names. Pat, give me a dinosaur name.
Apatosaurus.
Apatosaurus. You see one of those. You even see a T-Rex dead against a tree.
One of those.
And you can see...
Yeah.
If you'd like to examine them, you can.
I would like to.
Give me
Dominus
Follow
Rex.
his lead.
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine. Ooh, that's an 8.
An 8. They look
Damn,
like...
Damn, he dead.
They look... It's not... you don't need too bad. You know they've been wounded. You can't tell what made the wounds, but they were grievous enough to be deadly. Now, you don't know if this is from another dinosaur or from some other kind of creature, or even if it's man-made, but they were killed in an aggressive fashion. It was not like sickness. It was not starvation. They were killed.
What do the cuts look like?
Say again?
Am I allowed to know what the cuts like actually look like?
Yeah, easily enough.
And then I can make my own opinion.
Even with an 8, they look like they were grievous wounds, like claw marks, bite marks, stuff like that. You can't tell.
I have suffered a grievous wound.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, this was made by this type of dinosaur, stuff like that. But you can tell, like, something attacked it.
Slashes.
Yeah, slashes. Like it's like something went out of its way to attack. It's not like starvation or anything like that. Like that's what you can gather even with an 8.
All right.
But
Heron, Your
Yes.
name's Heron, right?
Yes.
It seems like whatever whatever's killed these things, I doubt is. Can I tell? Can I tell? I probably can't, but can I tell like how recent this is?
Yeah, give me give me a nature check.
Okay. Well, let's get in. 9.
9. You can.
I'm off my game.
You're asking how long, right?
Yeah, I. Yeah, like
It there's like a start of decay, so it has been some time, but it's
Okay.
mildly recent.
like Can I get a day or?
Not with that low of a
Probably
roll.
not. Okay, that's fine. Aaron, you got anything to say about this? Do you know anything about the dinosaurs in this area?
Not much. I just know mostly about machines and such.
Okay.
All right.
I guess we should begin tracking this thing.
As you guys kind of start,
We'll go to the water hole, right?
yeah, you're headed to the water hole.
Sorry.
As you kind of push into the forest, the horses start to like fight against you, and I need you both to give me animal handling checks again.
All right.
Oh, son of a 15.
No, my horse is gonna be nice this time. Aha! 16.
Spotlight sparkles. What's going on?
So what'd you get total
Talk
of
to
what?
me.
15 and 16?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you guys don't lose control of the horses, but they are apprehensive, and as you push them farther into the, sorry, I'm getting a text. But as you go farther and farther in, the horses are reluctant. You can feel that they've picked up on the natural sense of the area, and as you go, you can see more and more dinosaurs just splayed out, ripped apart, and the closer you get to the watering hole, the worse it gets.
Ugh.
Until eventually you kind of break free of the forest and you see the lake, the water source, and immediately you're met with this horrible putrid smell, and the lake itself is a deep brownish red.
Oh. There better not be a gold dragon in there.
The whole gang.
Of course, you say that. But as you guys approach the watering hole, immediately you see the lake, and it's just this sickly putrid brown and red, and it's full of water-based dinosaurs, plesiosaurs, some just fish, just kind of floating, and they all appear to be dead.
What the fuck?
There better not be a bronze dragon in there.
No, but as you
Curiosity
emerge,
starts struggling.
very obviously you look over and you see a triceratops with labored breathing and a halfling woman tending to it.
Hmm.
And you can see she's dressed in like kind of plant-based garb, almost like if it was
A druid?
yeah, like a druid. But she's currently, you can see a slight glow in her hands as she is tending to this creature.
I'm going to keep my hand on my gun.
The creature.
And approach.
Let me see if she noticed. Are you being stealthy, or are you just gonna kind of like announce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm gonna announce myself.
All right.
Also, I'm wearing like a jacket, so I mean I feel like my guns should be out of view. So at least the sidearms. I mean,
Okay. But you announce yourself, and she kind of stops and she like looks up and she like tilts her head. She's like, "Oh, I didn't expect to find anybody else here." She goes, "One moment." And she like, you see her press deeper into the creature, and you watch as the Triceratops. It looks like it's on its last legs. Like it's barely breathing. Its eyes are glazed over. It's drooling profusely, and it's got blood streaming from its eyes. And eventually, you can see she just kind of like throws her hands down and she's like, I can't figure it out."
would it
I
be
surely can't help.
best to put it out of his misery?
She's like, "No, wait, say again. I didn't hear you."
Would it be best to put it out of its misery?
She kind of like, She looks around. She goes, "It's better than the alternative."
All right, I'm gonna. I don't really have
Ratatata.
another way to do this, so I'm gonna take my musket.
Okay.
So I may smite it
Just-
up.
I'll say you don't have to roll to hit. You can just put the barrel to the head and pull.
Roll the hit, miss. Ooh, that's
It usually
crazy.
happens. I get nervous when people look.
God damn it. But
Right.
you walk over, give it a mercy killing. She kind of you see her bow her head and she kind of gives a little prayer. She goes, "Thank you. My name is Alina." And as you get a full look at her, she's a halfling, so she's on the shorter side. She's got fiery red hair, short cut, kind of like almost like a pixie cut. And she's dressed in, like I said, kind of like naturally formed plant clothing. And she carries a staff with her, and she goes, "My name's Alina. I've been trying to, for the most part, help these poor creatures."
Mm.
But she goes, This is
Cause this.
because I don't know. This is beyond me. I mean, if you want to take a look, maybe you can figure something out."
I mean, can I?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Right. Let's try this again. Ooh, that's a 12.
Total of
12.
12. It doesn't have any like visible wounds or sores. It doesn't have like it's bleeding from its eyes and its nose, but it's not giving. Other than that, there's nothing to denote what's causing this. At least with a roll that low. However, you do hear noise coming from behind you, and as you turn, you see two more Triceratops. Except they've also got blood pouring from their eyes and nose, and their eyes are kind of glazed over, and they kind of like paw at the ground and then charge at the both of you. I need you guys to roll.
I was gonna say.
Ah!
I need a roll
I had my
initiative.
gun. Dang it! I didn't want to interrupt.
No, what? No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say as soon as I hear something behind us, I was gonna take out my revolver and point it that way and prepare to shoot.
Okay, I'll give you.
Not revolver, musket.
Okay, I'll say you're prepared, but you do not get a. They got the jump on you, but it's not a surprise round because you both were prepared for something.
Can't they just die before they get to us?
That's not how it works. So roll for initiative. I gotta roll for Alina.
15.
Got a natural 1.
Ooh.
It's still a 10 though, so
Alina.
Okay, bro.
I have a +9 in initiative.
I have a +1.
We didn't short
All
rest,
right.
so I don't have my average.
Heron, you're up first as these two Triceratops lower their heads and prepare to charge.
Okay. Well. Let's see here. Let's see what I can craft up. Oh boy. Let's see. Let me read this real quick.
Go ahead, take your time.
Reading. His ultimate weakness.
Alright, I'm seeing.
What are you gonna do?
Hold on. Wait.
I'm not rushing you, but hurry up.
That's
No, you're fine. Take your time. It matters because you never know when it could be your final fight.
What the hell is that supposed to be?
a crazy statement.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You took out a Spinosaurus pretty easily.
Yeah, I did not take shit.
I took down a Spinosaurus pretty easily.
Now how do you feel about you guys feel about the whole bronze dragon situation?
I help.
You
there was
died! You died!
Okay, come on. Think
And then I was
Alright,
come back
when-
and read it.
Anybody who watches this is gonna be
Ooh.
like, what are they talking about?
What's going on?
Dragons.
I'm forgetting the lore.
This campaign
okay.
what?
Limited use, brother. What?
What are you looking for? Tell me and I'll help you.
I'm looking at my Eldritch Cannon.
Is it an attack? Yeah.
Yeah, it's an attack. but I'm getting hit points special. What?
Well,
Just hit him with a ray of sickness.
I'm about to say fuck it, just hit him with a hammer.
do it.
No, that's
How
suicide.
rare are they from us?
Also, hold on, I gotta make another sticky note because I gotta.
You have Scorching Ray.
Yeah, I do, but
So
I gotta figure out this Eldritch Cannon now.
Yeah. So I'll describe while you look this up. So the Triceratops burst from the tree line. They're only like 20 feet away. There's one to your left and one to your right. They both seem off. Like you immediately can gauge in the blood, the obvious signs of sickness. They are some form of rabid. You don't know any specifics, but you can guess they're not here to be friendly. My hair keeps itching my ear. But they do look intimidating, and they are ready to fight. So.
You have woodcarver's tools, Patrick?
No. Yes, I do.
Can you? Okay.
My inventory, you said?
Yeah. Because you need
No.
it for or Smith's tools. You have woodcarver's tools or Smith's tools?
Why the fuck do I have thieves' tools? What the fuck?
That matters. That's for like lockpicking and stuff. It might have come from your background or something like that.
Scorching Ray. Just hit him with a Scorching Ray. I can't read right now.
Yeah, he can't even use his Eldritch Cannon right now.
Okay, so Scorching Ray, make 3. Is it 3 attacks?
Uh,
Let me read.
It
Yeah,
depends
you roll.
what
You create
casting it.
yeah 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. Make a spell attack for each ray. When you cast a spell using spell slot of 3rd or higher, you create 1 additional race for each slot above 2nd. So what level are you casting this at?
casting at level 2.
2. So it's just each slot above. So you get 3 attacks. So roll 3 times.
Alright.
And tell me what you get. Which one are you
gotta
attacking?
roll the
Left or
hit.
right?
Right.
All right. Let me put that in the sticky notes.
Oh my god. I didn't realize.
All right, so make your attack rolls.
Alright. First one is a 20.
That'll hit.
Yeah. The next one is a 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
Alright. The next one is a 23.
All 3 hit. So you're attacking the one on the right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Attacking the one on the right. So go ahead and roll damage.
4. Do I do it 2 more times?
Yeah, it's 1 for each. So you roll 3.
Okay.
So you roll 3 damage down.
4, 5,
Hold on.
and
are you
8.
rolling that right? You might be rolling
8.
Scorching Ray. It's
Scorching Ray, yeah.
2d6.
2d6.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. What was the last one? 8.
All 3 of them were 4, 5, and 8.
All right. So you caught slightly off guard of your favorite creature. You turn around and you launch the 3 Scorching Rays into it. They impact, and you can see it like shakes its head in frustration and pain, but it's still standing and quite healthy.
All right. Well, let's see here.
Make sure
What are
to
my
keep second spell
bonus
back to you.
actions?
Your bonus actions, yes. I will also look.
Get a load of this guy. I will also look because apparently I can look at his feet.
The perks of being God. Am I right?
So your Eldritch Cannon is kind of like a turret. Think of it like that.
Yeah, I got that.
But as a bonus action, you can do like Protector, Force Ballista, or Flamethrower, but you have to summon it with an action, I believe. Yeah, create an Eldritch Cannon.
Yeah.
Once per long rest, or expend a spell slot of 1st level or higher. You can take an action to magically create a small or tiny Eldritch Cannon within 5 feet of you. So it's good to know you can do it next turn, but for now, you can't do any of the bonus actions.
Well, he can't do it because
Yeah,
he doesn't
using-
have tools.
Yeah.
You don't.
I fucked up while trying to making making my inventory. Because I'll be honest, before we even started, I didn't have anything in my inventory.
Okay.
I just had gold, and then I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even have an inventory.
Well, then, for the future,
We'll just chalk it up to the lore reason I forgot at my house.
if you want to do that, that's fine. We'll roll with that. But go ahead. Is there anything you'd like to do for your bonus action that you can? You can do direct. You have 3 more uses of Draconic Cry.
But are they 10 feet within me?
They're 20 feet. You could move
No.
up to 10 feet.
Uh,
You have movement.
I guess I'll
Also-
do that.
Okay, make sure you check them off in the thing because you used
Yeah, I'm
one
checking
for-
off.
yeah. But you do that so they have. Let me read this again. Till the start of your next turn, you and your allies had advantage on attack rolls against enemies. So, Austin, you would have advantage, and so would Alina against the Triceratops. Until
Alright,
his
go
turn.
wild.
Yeah. But is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Austin, you're up.
That's all I got in the chamber.
Go ahead and
all right.
while it's not your turn, go ahead and start looking at the stuff you want. You obviously can't have it now, but you can look and see what you'll need for the future.
Yeah, you might want to figure out your spells, bro. Anyways,
What's this?
yeah, I'm gonna just use my musket and take a shot at the one
The one you hit or the one
you already hit.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, the one that's already damaged.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Right.
That'll hit.
The advantage. Let's see if I crit.
Yeah,
You get advantage, right?
Yeah, you get advantage. See if you crit. I believe it's advantage, right?
I did not.
You ally, yeah, you have advantage. So you roll twice, take the highest. My
Right.
ear is like,
So-
there's like a hair tickling me or something.
All right. Ooh, a big 12. So he takes 17 points of
Ouch.
piercing damage,
That hurt.
and they have to make a dexterity saving throw because I'm using a musket,
Okay,
I
dexterity.
believe.
Okay, dexterity. That's
All right, yeah, explosive. So everything within 5 feet of the target must make a dex save.
So does he also get affected, or is it just the ones around him?
Anything within 5 feet.
So
Yeah.
he fails, the one you shot at, but the other one succeeds. With a
It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dex modifier. So 12, and then
it should. I wish it told.
so
me.
it's 17.
17.
A
So
DC 17.
yeah, one fails because it rolled low. This is how I know, and the other one rolled a natural 20, so it succeeds. So, but
Okay.
the one you
So-
hit with it fails.
Okay, and then they take 1d8 fire damage. So I'm gonna roll that real quick. So 6 points of fire damage.
All right, so you watch as Heron lashes out with these 3 fire bolts. You whip around, aim your musket really quick, and fire straight into its eye. You watch as the eye explodes in this pus-filled balloon, but it's still standing.
Oh,
It's still standing.
yeah.
But is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think with a musket, I have to. So it's one.
One attack,
I
one reload.
can only have. Yeah, so I'm gonna reload it. Actually, no. I'm gonna put it away. And draw my revolvers,
Okay.
because I can do that with
Yeah.
my gunslinger ability. All right, and then I'm gonna take 2 shots at it.
Okay.
One action and one bonus action. So
You got it.
let's make him sharpshooter just to be funny. So that's 20
Wouldn't
to
it be
hit.
funny?
That'll hit.
So I'll do damage,
Ouch.
and then I'm gonna re-roll damage
Okay.
for
Just tell me the totals
so
when you're done.
yeah.
Because I can see your rolls.
I'll just roll everything and do. That was a 4, so yeah. So that's 27 points of damage,
All right.
and then I'm gonna roll the hit again. That's another 20.
That'll hit.
So I'm gonna re-roll that 1.
Couldn't get any worse.
So that's God, so many numbers. So good at this luck game.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, here it is. So 11 plus 5 plus 10, so 26. 26 points of damage.
All right. It is looking really bad. It looks like it's on its last legs. It was already pretty gory, beforehand, but now it looks like it's barely standing.
And I think that's all I got.
All right, that's your end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, it is now Triceratops' turn, the one you've been wailing on. It is going to bum rush you with the trampling charge.
Me?
So, yeah, you did all the damage. It's going for you. So that's a 17.
You hear that, Patrick? All the damage.
That's a 17
You know
to
what? I'm not helping you.
hit. 17
Yeah.
to hit.
Yeah.
Hit? Okay, you take 18
Ooh.
points of piercing damage. And I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
How many damage?
It just told me 18.
18. Oh. And make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Ooh, that's a 9.
You are now prone. And because you are prone, it gets to make a stomp attack against you as a bonus action.
Wait, we can talk about this.
That's an 11 to hit.
Stop him.
Hold on. Actually, can I use Indomitable to re-roll that?
How does that work?
You can re-roll a saving throw that you fail.
Yeah, then go ahead.
Yeah. Honestly, not a very... it's kind of underwhelming. Not again, because screw me.
All right, but it was a... Oh, crap. I've already rolled. It was 11 to hit.
11 doesn't hit me.
Yeah, so it goes
Did you
to
roll
stomp.
with advantage?
Well, it doesn't say I get an advantage. It just says if the target is prone, the Triceratops can make one stomp attack against it as a bonus action.
But I'm prone, so it does get advantage. Unless I'm...
Yes,
Right?
true. So let me roll again. Okay, it's even worse. So no, it doesn't hit. I rolled an 11 and then a 12. So, and you have your AC is 17, it tells me. So, but yeah, that's all. So it knocks you down, but that's all it's gonna do. So now it is Alina's turn. Oh my, there are so many spells.
Oh,
Do something!
goodness. Yo, the new kit just dropped.
I was about to say that. I hate you.
I'm reading her spells. Druids have a lot.
For those that don't know, Kip is a kobold cleric in our other campaign.
Don't lure them. Don't lure them.
They'll learn when we record those. Cards went by. Oh my goodness, there are too many. Now I feel Patrick's pain. There's too many.
How do you think I feel?
I guarantee you he does not have as many spells as you have on your screen right now.
Okay, you know what? She's gonna do Earthbind. So, Triceratops needs to make a strength saving throw, which it is actually pretty good at, but she doesn't know that. 18, so it succeeds. So hold on, let me cast that.
Let's cast Thorn Whip or something. Get it off of me!
So, well, she's targeting the other one. She was gonna try and slow it down, but she fails, and I don't know if she has any bonus actions. You know what? She's gonna wild shape. No, wait, hold on, maybe not. Yeah, she's gonna wild shape into a. I don't know what. I've never played a new druid.
Should she be a Triceratops?
I don't think she'd be a Triceratops.
Triceratops on Triceratops action.
You're disgusting.
Oh man,
I think that counts as
you know
an
what?
animal,
No,
right?
she's not gonna wild
beast?
shape. She's gonna do. She's gonna. Oh, fuck! I don't know what to do with. I guess I'm just gonna not use her bonus action at the moment, because wild shape is not a good idea. But
Big word, please.
she already attacked. She can't do anything else. Wait, hold on. Maybe. Let me see if there's any bonus action spells she can do.
Have healing word.
She does not.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's just going to be the end of her turn. It's now the other Triceratops, who is going to ignore you since you are currently engaged with it. It's going to charge you, Heron.
Oh, how fun.
Oop. That's a
It sucks.
17 to hit.
Yeah, that does.
All right, you take 31 points of piercing damage. And I need a strength saving throw.
Bro, I have
Health average.
39.
I know. Hey, you got unlucky.
I have 8 hit points. And a strength saving
dying
throw.
now.
Strength saving throw.
8.
So it knocks you prone, and it's going to make an attack against you. That's a 12 to hit, so that misses. But it gets it.
God.
That's a 19 to hit. So
I'm cooked, bro. What the fuck?
you take 23 points of bludgeoning damage as it stomps on you, knocking you unconscious.
Death saves. This is a new screen for me.
It is your turn. Give me a death saving throw.
How do I do that? Do I just click death saves?
Yes, I believe. I've never had to do it.
You must be nice. I have no idea what I'm actually looking at here. Eddie, tell me. You've died so many times. How does this work?
Shut up. Roll a d20 and it's a 10 or higher you succeed, and 9 or lower you
Okay.
don't succeed.
So, failure.
So one failure. Austin, you're up.
Alright, time to save the day.
You're prone, so it's half your movement to stand up.
Alright, can I kind of roll to the side and position the Triceratops in a line?
Yeah, I'll say you can easily enough.
Alright. I'm gonna take a piercing shot.
Oh, you just shoot through them both?
Yep.
All right, make.
Do I have this? I don't think. Actually, no, I don't have that. Never mind. I'm stupid.
I was gonna say you might not have it.
Switched it out for a bullying shot. God dang it! All right. Instead, I'm gonna take a deadeye. I'm gonna stay. Can I shoot from prone?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna take a. No. God dang it! I guess I'll just hit him.
Which
well,
one?
I'll just shoot.
The one who's on you or the one on?
The one on top of me.
Then make your attack roll.
Sharpshooter. I don't have disadvantage because of sharpshooter. That's an 11.
That'll hit. Oh no, 11. That will not hit.
Bro, level 10.
Try again. 20.
That'll hit. That'll do double damage. Here's okay.
All right, and then my feet does something extra for me. So piercer. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll 1 additional damage dice per turn.
Oh, so you can hit them both.
No, I roll.
Oh, it's not like piercing.
No, I just roll another dice.
It has 2
No,
health.
it's not a piercing shot.
It has 2 health, so no matter what you did, it would have died.
Let's just see how much damage I can do.
Okay.
So 10, and then piercing lets me re-roll one of those. So I'll re-roll the 2. That's 5, 8, 13, plus another damage dice. So the 13's double to 26. Another damage dice. 27 plus 10, so that's 37. He takes 37 points of damage.
He's dead.
You had that too.
You roll, point your pistol, and just unload, and just decimate. It's like Swiss cheese.
All right, I'm gonna use half
That's
my
how I'm
movement to
feeling
get
now.
up,
Okay.
and bonus action. I'm gonna do a bullying shot. So can I make an intimidation roll and kind of try to scare it away?
Yeah. What's the saving throw?
All right. Is it a saving throw? I think I just make an intimidation check.
Oh, it might be.
Maybe.
Let me look. Like I said,
Yeah, I just use a grip. I just use a grip point, and
Are you intimidated?
again, I did an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay, yeah. So make your check, and I'll roll just to see if it beats it.
Well, I'm still gonna hit it.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm seeing if it rolls high enough to. Oh no, it's intimidation, so it's up to my discretion.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a hit, and that's a 12. So I don't know if I hit it,
That'll miss, unfortunately.
but I still get to make my intimidation check. 18. Let's see if I can. Nope. 18.
18. I get a. I don't know how to rule this. This is new. Spend 1 grit point making intimidation check to gain advantage on the roll. I'll say you intimidate it so it gets distracted from attacking Heron. But
Okay.
it's got this. You can with that. Give me a perception check or insight check real quick. I'll say this gains you an insight check.
Okay. Natural 1. I suck apparently.
Something is making this thing want to fight to the death.
Okay, have fun.
It is now. It is
Wow.
now Alina's turn. She's gonna do mass cure wounds.
Oh, thank God.
So you
Here are those wounds.
you all, including herself, gain 23 hit points.
Let's go.
Am I
think
back
I'm
from the
like
brink of
Yeah,
dead or no?
you're no longer death save. So just give yourself 23 hit points.
Yes.
23 hit points. Not 0, 23. 23.
Not 203. 23. You're playing.
I am an all-powerful... Yes.
That's knocked again.
All right, so it's now the tries. No. Let's see. Does she have any bonus actions she'd like to do now? No.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
That's all she can do. So, but it's the end of your turn. It is now the Triceratops' turn. It's gonna try and stomp on you, Pat. Or Heron.
Well, I thought I had distracted it from attack.
Oh, you did, true. So it does not attack you. It is going to turn and attack.
He just wants to kill me.
No, I forgot. It's gonna go after Alina because she's kind of like she's making herself visible. Oh,
Wow, attacking little girls.
she's half. She's
Ooh.
not little, but that's a natural 20.
She's tiny.
It's a natural 20.
Dang!
So
Alina
I
dies.
have to double this. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I gotta bring out a calculator to get this right.
What the hell?
She takes 52 points of damage.
Jeez.
Oh my God. That would. What is your maximum health, Patrick?
How much damage did she do?
52.
Oh, he would have left me on 1 little health, dog.
No, it probably would have killed you because it's 52 to 23. But
Oh, then I'm cooked.
it gores her.
Well, he doesn't hit you, but
It gores her. She needs to make a strength saving throw. So strength saving throw.
he did.
Okay,
Oh, God.
that's a 6 total. So she is knocked prone. My goodness. I like how the Spinosaurus is supposed to be a deadlier combat, and you're getting destroyed by 2 herbivores.
Hey,
And he fails. To
why do you
attack.
think herbivores don't attack? Why do you think herbivores aren't attacked that often?
Valid, but he does not land the stomp attack.
For
Heron,
her sake,
you're
gosh.
up.
I'm up, and I'm out. Let's see.
There's only one left, but it is untouched. Oh no, it's not untouched.
Untouched. Okay.
It
All right.
is-
Let's see.
Oh, shiny and new.
Let's see. Okay.
Well, it's shiny because of the blood.
Kill him!
Yo, who?
Hit him with everything you got!
I got nothing. Shit. I don't know how spells work, so hold on.
I will assist you. What spell are you looking at?
Let's see. Actually, I got like a bunch. I got
Well-
1, 2.
You've got Fireball, which is the staple.
I'm about to fireball
And
this bitch.
He'll kill the
Yeah, I was gonna say
friggin',
you are not.
halfling.
You are not a wizard, so anything in the radius would take the damage.
Never mind, I won't fireball.
20. It's a 20-foot
You
speed.
can do Scorching Ray at level 3.
Yeah, you could do
Hold on,
Scorching Ray
hold
at
on.
level 3.
Okay, hold on.
That'll get you 4 attacks.
How petty would it be just to give myself a shield?
You can do that. It's up to you.
That's a reaction. You can use that when something attacks you, Patrick.
Oh, bro, what?
Yeah, you gotta pay it. You got it.
Read your spells!
Oh, how many?
You're not a barbarian who just hits things and never rages.
Yes, okay, well, the last part you could have left out, but
You never rage. You know how frustrating that is?
you know, yeah, you're raging right now.
I am.
I guess Scorching Ray again.
Are you casting it second or third?
I'm gonna cast third.
All right. Now I'm doing this for you. I did it for you on the second level. You gotta cast. You have to click the cast button so it actually counts it to your spell slots.
I
When
already just clicked my slow spot, so
Yeah,
I already
just
got
do
it.
That works too. But
All right.
making your Scorching Ray attacks, 3 of them. Go ahead and roll.
Just cast it. All right. First one, 26.
That'll hit.
Second one, 9.
That'll miss.
Third one, 21.
So 2 hit. So roll damage for 2 of them.
Well, he gets 4, right?
Well, that's a 2.
Yeah. You get 4. You get 4.
Okay.
So one more. Because I didn't realize you were casting the 3rd level.
All right, 18.
So 3 of them hit. 3 out of the 4.
Okay, so the first one did 2 damage. Second one will also do 2 damage,
Okay.
and the third one will do 4 damage. What the fuck? I
So 8 total.
hate this.
You roll. How many What are you rolling the right
Yeah,
thing?
you rolled the right
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
It's 2d. It is 2d6. So
2d6.
yeah. Okay, that's fair.
I just
Okay,
happen
but
to
you
get
rolled
1 on 1.
God.
You got movement. Well, you're prone, so you got to use half your movement to stand up.
All right, half my movement to stand up.
And you can move into the lake.
And I'm- Backing away.
All right, you back up. So 15 feet.
All right, that's fair enough.
Good to know. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Austin, you're up.
All right. Let's see. So I should. Okay. I have 4 bullets in my main gun, and all right. I'm gonna take 3 attacks.
All right.
One with two with my action, and one with my bonus action. So 25.
That'll hit.
All right. 2 damage. I'm gonna reroll the 3 because I'm petty. So, 15 points of piercing damage,
Okay, for the first one.
and these other 2 are gonna be sharpshooter, so -5. 16.
That'll hit.
Okay. I'm gonna reroll the 2. Actually, I should probably check if this is once per turn or just once per
Yeah,
attack.
check. Just be
'cause-
safe.
Man, I love eating bread.
Who says that?
It's once per turn. Okay.
Just one second. Okay,
I'm so sorry. I have
15 for the second one.
5 because I did sharpshooter.
5 damage. No, wait.
Wait, what's wrong with just saying I love eating bread?
Hold on. How much damage? It'd be 15 damage, right? For your second hit?
25 because I used sharpshooter.
Oh, 25, yes. Like I said, I can see your rolls, but I don't see the additional 10. So I gotta wait and...
Well, it does. D&D Beyond doesn't do it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I see the rolls, and then I'm like, oh, it's 15, but it doesn't do the 10, so I just think, oh, 15. But now that I know, I'll just wait for you to call it out. My bad.
Yeah. And then the third one's a natural 1. So do I miss fire?
Ooh, I never had.
Well, revolver.
Shoot himself.
I mean, the revolver doesn't have a misfire. It doesn't. It's not like the other guns where it has a misfire. But I'll go by your rules.
I need to read it just to be safe. if I can find it.
Well, the thing, it doesn't have like a misfire score.
Then it doesn't. If it doesn't have one, then there's no reason to misfire it. Because there's nothing for me to go on. So the first it misses, but that's it.
I think in real life, revolvers are designed to like not jam. So
Exactly, they're like the one pistol that can't jam because it's not a slide action. But at the end of your turn, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right, it is now Alina's turn.
And
go ahead.
well, I'm just trying to keep track of all my stuff.
It's complicated. I like how you both picked like the most complicated classes you could.
How am I gonna get better if I'm not?
No, that's good point. But is there anything else you'd like to do, Austin?
Nope. You got it.
All right. It is now
all
Alina's
yours.
turn. Let me scroll through her spells real quick. She could speak with it. No.
Please do. Tell him we're not.
Farm animal, do something.
She's gonna do lightning bolt.
Oh
So it's got to do a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, it fails.
Strips.
So let me cast lightning bolt.
Dexterous with Triceratops.
I'll tell you when it's dead. But, oh my goodness, that's a lot of d6s. Okay, not too bad. She does 27 points of damage to it.
Please tell me it's dead.
It is still standing.
Dang it. Is it at least bloody?
It is beyond. Yes, it is beyond bloody. It's like bloodied is half health. It is below that. That's as much as I'll give you.
Honestly, Alina's probably going to die.
You don't know.
I'm making bets. Myself.
Everyone, stop fighting. Let's put this on the table.
She's going to use her bonus action to do Misty Step, which I got to go and mark that off.
Oh, never mind.
Bonus action Misty Step. Yep. And then she's gonna just teleport 30 feet away.
Get back here.
But that's the end of her turn. It is now the Triceratops'
I try to
turn.
draw its attention to me. Like
can.
using my reaction or something.
With a reaction, go ahead. What would you like to
Would
do?
be like, hey!
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah, because you're trying to...
Hey, come kill me!
Persuasion or performance, your call.
But both of them are bad, so 14.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
Okay,
that's
a natural 1, so it is now targeting you.
Yay, I love... Why did I do this again?
It's going to charge you. Oh, that's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
So it charges you. You kind of like holding out your arm like a bull, not tamer, a matador. As it charges you, and you just spin out of the way as it goes into the water a little bit. But that's its turn. That's all it can do. So, Heron, you're up.
All right.
And I will point out, if you did want to fireball it now, you could. It is far enough away that it is not going to hurt you.
I'm going to fireball that damn thing.
So it's going to make a dex. What's the dex saving throw?
Ow, wow.
Dex saving throw, I think it's 15.
15. Okay, so it's dex. That's a -1, so 9 total.
9 total.
What one?
He's got a -1 to dex. I'll tell you because I kind of let it slip.
Okay.
As soon as like a negative what, fucking Logan's like, damn it.
I have that issue. I say things out loud.
Bro, Eddie has a problem. I was playing this new game with him and he just kept guessing shit. I'm like, bro, stop. Please.
Okay. But it failed, so go ahead and roll all the dice and tell me the total.
All right. 8d6.
Yep.
It is a 31.
All right. The kill is yours. How do you want to do this?
I don't know. Just throw that shit. I just hope he explodes.
All right. So I'll narrate this. You launch the fireball as it turns back. It impacts on the side, enters through one of the open wounds caused, and the whole thing just erupts in this shower of gore. As it all rings down on the three of you.
Yeah. All right. Roll damage for getting hit by the body parts.
That's a good idea.
No! Got it!
That's a good idea. No.
Alright. Austin dies because a horn impales him. Lena dies because she got hit by a leg. And Kit, Heron, you just get picked
You
up by a
said
pterodactyl.
You
Hey,
said
look,
Kip.
Look, all right.
Okay, but no. But as the battle kind of dies down, Alina's going to approach and do another mass. Where is it? Ooh, I can't. She can't do another.
I'm good on hit points.
She can't do it anyway.
Pretty much at full.
She's at a spell slot. She can't do it.
Well, I would have liked it.
But yeah. So she kind of she's like, well, thanks for the help. I don't know how that would have happened if it was just me.
You probably would have got jumped so quickly.
Where's our horses?
Where? Oh God!
I'll say you left them on the side of near the edge of the forest.
Oh, thank God they're not realistic horses.
No, I'm gonna say they're trained, so they're like battle horses where if you get into a fight, they're not gonna panic and run. They're trained to be, and also, you paid. I'm gonna say you paid the premium, so you get the best of the best.
Let me guess. No, they turn out to be Skyrim horses. They just start trying to box the Triceratops. What are you doing?
But Alina she's like, she's holding her wound. She goes, "Thank you. My name's Alina. I came from my circle from the Juliet Sea. My elder picked up something evil in this area," and she gestures. As you can see, it was true. But
My chakras.
But as far as I know, something in the water has been making them go rabid. And as I say this, it reminds me that when that one Triceratops explodes, you're rained with gore, but also tiny little maggot-like worms come raining down as well.
Ah!
Hold on.
As they kind of
Wait.
they kind of pepper the ground and bounce off you guys. Still alive.
Hold on. I think I have a perfect.
You're a druid, right? You said?
She's a druid, yes.
I happen to know a guy named Jasper Hartborn. Where'd you?
Because
Who?
not familiar with him, no.
Long shot.
But they pepper you and kind of land around you. Yeah.
Disgusting. Can I grab one of them and start examining it?
Yeah. Give me a nature check.
What the fuck?
Finally. A 15.
15?
Decent.
You pick it up, and it's this tight. It looks almost like a maggot. Excuse me, down the wrong pipe. It looks like a maggot. It looks like a maggot, except it's got a mouth like a leech, like just tons of not a leech, like a lamprey. It's got tons of serrated teeth that just spiral down into it. And as you pick it up and examine it, it attempts to bite you.
Ew.
Yeah. Does a 5 hit you?
No.
So,
and I'm wearing gloves,
yeah,
so I don't even know how effective it would be.
There you go. It bites into the leather, and it doesn't hurt or anything, but you can tell it's trying to bite into you.
Mm.
But as you're holding it, she goes, "Yeah, I've seen those in the dead ones. I don't know where they're coming from. I mean," she kind of looks. She goes, "As far as I can tell, it comes from the source of the lake," and she gestures, which is the glacier up in the mountains. And she gestures, and you see there is a winding river. It's not like a rapids. It's kind of like between a stream and a river, like in the middle ground, big enough to supply the lake with water, but not big enough that it causes rapids. But she goes, something coming from the glacier is causing this, but I haven't been able to go up there. And she gestures to all the creatures around her.
There's a town not far from here. You should probably go there and seek shelter. We'll be probably heading back soon. Anyways, so you can join us.
She goes, "All right, that's fine."
And I'm gonna start gathering maggots and
like putting them in a jar.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. So you gather up. I'll say you.
I don't know if I have a jar, but like a bag.
Yeah, you like a bag. You gather maybe 5 or 6 of these still squirming maggots and stuff them into a satchel. And she goes, I'll tag along. I don't know. I don't know if I can go out alone, but
And I guess whose horse do you want to?
she goes, I'll ride with the little one. We're about the same height. And as you know, she is about the same height as Heron.
All right.
Well, that's just insulting.
And I'll just start galloping.
All right, you guys,
Patrick, stop putting things in chat.
what is he putting?
Go look.
But you guys start heading back to the village. It's about nightfall at this point as this is happening.
I need sleep, like now.
All right. But
Yeah, we need to get supplies.
First thing I'm going home is to grabbing my wood carving tools. Give me those.
but you guys make your way back to the village, and by the time you get there, it is nightfall. But
All right, I'm gonna go.
yes.
I'm gonna go find Victory.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the guy who's supposed to give us our money.
No, she's the
Oh, that's
that's
Who's
Dawn.
guy who's supposed to give us money?
Victory is the fighter who was helping you make the booths, and then when the Spinosaurus showed up, she ran to get her gear, and by the time she got back, you already killed it.
Jesus, no victory.
Victory has a party, right?
She doesn't have a party per se. She travels alone because she's competent enough as a fighter, but she doesn't really have a party. No,
Right, so she's up for grabs.
you can grab her if you like.
This isn't Baldur's Gate, bro.
I'll go talk to her.
All right, so as you make your way, where are you checking? You're just gonna ask around for her.
Well, the guy said he had a job for her, right?
Yeah.
So I'll go find him and then ask.
All right. Easily enough, you find the guard outpost, and you find Dahlman inside. He's he's giving orders, basically telling him, the villagers want to eat the Spinosaurus, tend to cook it here, to divvy out the rations to certain people, and maybe we'll save some of the meat for the festival. And he kind of sees you.
Dahlman!
He goes, "Oh, you're back quite quickly."
And I'm gonna take the small bag of worms I found and throw it to him.
Why are we throwing worms at people, dog?
He catches it, opens up. He goes, "Oh, okay. What is this? What is going on?"
I recommend
who's
you
playing a
don't
prank on
eat
me?
that Spinosaurus.
He's like, "These are, oh shit!" And he immediately drops his satchel, and he's like, "Go get the one sending the Spinosaurus meat. Tell him to throw it all away and burn it." He goes,
I didn't get those specific ones from the Spinosaurus, but I got them from a watering hole that it lives by.
He goes,
Well, I'm pretty sure it lives by.
"We'll play it safe. We won't eat any of the meat. We'll burn it, get rid of it. We didn't see any of them all carving it up, but if this is causing an issue, we will definitely not be partaking in that Spinosaurus."
Wise idea. Anyways, I'm here for a druid. Where is the druid? Actually, did I bring her with me?
Yeah, she'll tag along with you.
Probably not.
You see me taking points, so she's with you.
Okay. Yeah.
I just came
this
here
one. This one here. Tell you all about the maggots
She
or
takes a
whatever
deep bow
they
and-
are.
Just to abbreviate, she explains that the living creatures went rabid, and eventually when they did die, the body eventually decayed, and just the maggots, the worms or whatever, the parasites, were very visible. She just goes and explains what you guys know without me having to sit here for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes,
Yes.
"Should I send aid to the Empire, or do you think you can handle this?"
Well, usually I travel solo, but I think I'll need a team for this. Do you know where Victory is?
He kind of tilts his head. "I sent her north to gather more troops just in case."
You mother!
He goes, and
Okay.
Smog is out of town as well.
Is there anybody competent who lives here?
Hold on. He goes, to be honest, just you two. We're kind of a peaceful village. You know?
I turn to him to be like, you?
He goes,
You?
I can't leave this. I'm in charge of the guard. I can't leave.
No, not him. The kobold.
Looks at me.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, but he's like, you two are competent enough.
I suppose.
This is how Ellie
we'll
Blackshot feels.
Excuse me?
But he goes,
Okay, well, says the guy who forgot to bring his Smith's tools.
This guy who died almost three times during our last campaign.
Well, sacrifice is a necessary part of the play.
okay, but he's like,
No, you just died.
I can aid you with supplies and weapons, but I cannot I cannot supply manpower.
We'll need supplies, and and I'm gonna just give him a grocery list of things I need to build a shotgun.
Okay, yeah.
This looks like part for a shotgun.
You don't know that.
He looks over the list. He's like, rest for the night. Find me in the morning. I'll have everything in a cart ready to go.
Right. Well, I need to actually like build it. So, I mean,
He goes, oh well.
sure. You know what?
He goes, no, I can give me
We'll
an
go
hour.
with your plan.
Give me an hour. Give me an hour, and I'll see what I can do.
Deliver it to the blacksmith shop, and I'll meet you there.
He goes,
Or
fair enough.
whoever you say.
He goes, fair enough.
Right.
And he leaves. Can you send me the list of what you need, and I'll see what he can gather? Just put it in the...
I don't. It doesn't give
does
me
it
like
give
the
you
things I need.
Does he give
No,
you
it
like...
just tells me how much gold I need.
Yeah, tell me how much gold,
think.
and I'll see how much he can get. How much he can get, you know.
I have to look it up.
We'll pause right there. All right,
What do
so...
you have to do?
I gotta go walk my dog before it gets cold as hell, dog.
It's going to get cold. So we'll end it
It
there.
already is cold.
Hold on. One second.
Well, damn it!
So we'll end it there for today. We played for a little while. But,
Yeah,
did you guys have fun at least?
that's fun.
I had fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot different than Melody and Sobek.
Yeah. Do you mind if I talk to you a bit after
Yeah.
leaves?
So
'Cause-
let me do an outro or something like, you know, if people enjoyed watching
right.
this, yeah, consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed.